Okay, this is probably working. Yep, it is. My audio working. Test, test, test. One, two, one, two. Okay, I have to increase the decibel. Is this okay now? Yeah, that's good enough, I think. Okay, let's start. I'm gonna do 10 questions at a time, then mark the 10 questions based on the marking scheme. Okay, question 1, diagram 1 shows an accident occurred at the medical laboratory at the hospital. What is the best method to manage the spill of substance in apparatus X? Apparatus X is a thermometer. So it's a mercury spill. Oh, one moment. Where do I? No. Where do I add it? No, wrong one thing. Do this and this. Why is it not appearing? It did appear on the wrong screen. So for a mercury stain, you just sprinkle it in sulfur powder to avoid it from spreading out further. Can use sand to prevent it from going further, but it's better to use sulfur. The student observes a plant cell under light microscope. Which of the following diagram is his observation under the magnification of 400x? I think under 400x it would be D. Because it has the nucleus here, the vacuole, Golgi apparatus, etc. etc. So it might be this, I guess. But I think the microscope's probably good enough. Probably. Diagram 2 shows an infographic about the symptoms experienced by a student due to food poisoning. Which of the following things is suitable to be tried immediately to reduce these symptoms? If you if you have food poisoning, I would probably suggest drinking just regular mineral water. Which of the following is correct about the difference between the two types of fat? Olive oil. Olive is unsaturated, while butter is a saturated fat. Olive oil is oil, it isn't solid. It is not a non-polar molecule. I think fats are polar. Uh, Actually, yeah, you can add this. I think it's C. My logic is the double bond is more, how do I say, more malleable. I don't think that's the word, but good enough. Next up, when the body responds to an infection, the body temperature can rise above normal level. High body temperature will affect metabolic reactions in cells. Which of the following is the most suitable step to be done to control body temperature of a feverish 20 months old baby? These two will heat up. Well, this I think is not enough. Okay, next question shows a cell cycle. This is cycle G1, phase S, phase G2. What happens during phase Q? What happens during phase S? During phase S, DNA replication happens. In phase G1, the chromosome is like this, but after phase S, the DNA is like this, the chromosome. This one is a chromatin. This is a sister chromatids. Diagram 4 shows a conversation between a boxer with his coach after the third round of a match. My muscles are hurting and cramped. What should I do? You should. What is the best suggestion to overcome the problem experienced by the boxer? My muscles are hurting and cramped. It's because of a lack of oxygen going to the cells. So, I assume you would need to do deep breaths so that more oxygen gets into your bloodstream or something like that. Hi Desiree. Hi guys. Yeah, I'm just studying biology on stream because I do better on stream. Like table 1 shows the difference in partial pressure of respiratory gases during the gaseous exchange in the alveoli. S from alveolus to capillary. So this is oxygen. And U from capillary to alveolus. This is CO2. Hi Tapi. Both of you coming in. So over here in the alveolus it would be higher than 40. Over here it would be also higher than 40. As is oxygen, oxygen, carbon dioxide. So these two are wrong. Ah yes, I love biology. I fucking hate biology. Right, that's nice. You love biology. T is higher than 40. Both of these are higher than 40. And V is higher than 40. Only this one is higher than 40, which is V. Which of the following substance is created by the chief cell found in gastric gland tissue? Chief cell, chief cells, I think hydrochloric acid, or is it carcinogen? I don't know. But it's not mucus. Mucus is mucus cell. Don't remember which one is chief cell, which one is the other one. So then structure X. Structure of a human heart, structure S is what is structure S? Or is it like one of the nodes? Race? Oh, it's the blood. This probably the bloodstream here. So it's probably oxygen supply to the cardiac muscle. That's 10 questions. I'm gonna mark it before I continue. Question 1 A, question 2 C, question 3 B. Question 1 A. Yep. Question 2 C. Okay, makes sense. Organelles can be seen under regular light microscope. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I don't think I've ever like actually seen a stem cell under microscope. We just never did that at school, so yeah. Question 3 it was B, coconut water. Why? I don't know. Okay, it is contained water good for food poisoning. Primarily due to its hydrating and electrolyte replenishing properties, which are often repeated by vomiting and diarrhea. Hydrating properties, electrolyte balance, and easy digestibility. That makes sense, I guess. Just wanna mark over here the one I got wrong. Number 4, C. Yep. Fatty acid. Okay, unsaturated fatty acid are bad, saturated fatty acids are good and six. Number 5, D. Yep. What process happens during phase Q? The synthesis phase. 6A. Yep. 7, D. Yep, increase oxygen in the bloodstream. Number 8, I'm 90% sure of this is B. And yep, it is B. 9 is B. Pepsinogen is by the chief cell. Hydrochloric acid is by, I don't remember the name of the cell. Is it like parietal cell? Yeah, parietal cells. HCl is parietal cell. Pepsinogen, I guess, remember it as pepsinogen in the stomach is main enzyme. It's This is why there is HCl in the stomach. It's the chief of the stomach. So it's secreted by chief cell. Question 9. I guess I go to memory this way, right? Probably won't get confused because the nucleus has its own cell, the nucleus cell, So yeah, yeah, you can say. A diagram 5 shows structure S, and it is C. Yep. The veiny thing is every blood and O2 for cardiac muscle. What's the name of the veiny things of the on the heart? Cardiac veins. Cardiac veins. Yep. Okay. Coronary arteries and cardiac veins. Okay. Everyone, we're back at your question. Table 2 shows pregnancy information of the mother. Patient positive, patient positive, patient positive. So the fetus is patient negative. But the suitable treatment if the mother wants the next pregnancy to be safe. The mother needs to be injected, right? Or no, the child is patient positive. So yeah, the anti-racial globulins to stop anti-G antibodies. This wouldn't work since blood replaces itself. We would get new antibodies anyways. Which of the following statement is correct about antibodies? think it's D. It might be C. So number 13, steps in the coordination of a flight or fight situation. Nerve impulses from eye receptors are transmitted into the brain. Is it S first or Q first? Because it's definitely PR. I think it's Q first. You make energy first, then uh, get energy from the storage, glycogen, turn it into glucose. PRQS. So the following is the difference between neuron P and neuron Q. Neuron P is motor neuron. Motor neuron has like long axon, something like this. Well, I think neuron Q has something like this. Neuron T. Oh yeah, it shows it over here. Neuron T carries neuron T carries the impulse from the central nervous system to the effector, receptor to the central nervous system. D. Diagram 7 shows a graph of blood sugar level of a woman. The woman has been advised by the doctor to change her eating habit. What is the change that she must do? Moving on, concentration of filtrate content. Okay, this is probably this is the proximal convoluted tube. It goes to the loop of Fendy and yes, here to the ureter. So L is probably either the loop or the distal convoluted tube. This is loop plus distal. Actually, no, I think it's a distal convoluted tube because it has a very high concentration of urea. Or it might be the collecting duct, but it's definitely not the proximal. It's definitely not the Bowman capsule. And K is not the loop. group of and handy because it has glucose and amino acids. The proximal convoluted tube absorbs 100% of this. So it's the number 17. Diagram 8 shows the body posture of a man during his work. Which part of the vertebral column will be most affected if this condition is practiced continually for a long period? What? I don't know. Cervical vertebrae because cervix, I guess. The side view of three types of vertebrae, T1, right comparison. Yeah, I don't know. Diagram 10 shows two conditions of umbilical cords, S and T. What is the effect of the fetus due to condition T? The artery in the umbilical cord carries blood. This is the artery, this is the vein, this is mother, this is the fetus. So the artery is carbon dioxide removed from the fetus to the placenta. So the 20, this is the ecdysis. P, Q, and R. Q, QR, this one, and yeah, I think that's it. I don't feel good about this, but fuck it, we born 11 C. Yep. 12 C2. Number 13 is A. Fuck. Glycogen to glucose. to generate energy. Yeah, 14D. 14, yep, D. 15, D. Why? I don't know. This paper is kinda all over the place. 16, B. Yep. My bad. 17, C. Vertebral column. Okay. Okay, fuck you. Will you at least let me see the image? Okay. Okay then. Sure. Ah, I had the right idea, but the lumbar is in the bottom. The cervical is at the top. 18, D. Okay, I like. Nice. I guess I can kind of see from the image. You have a small centrum, you have a large one, large one. And you can kind of understand from looking at the shapes, these ones. 19, pretty sure it's C. Yup, it's C. And for tiny, it's D. I guess between, not during. Yeah, continuing on. I don't remember the timer issues. Not every time for sure. What are the adaptive features of gut cells that allow them to function efficiently? Gut cells are the one that control the stoma. So when the cells are flaccid, it's closed. When the cells are turgid, it's open. Yet I don't remember which it is. Which of the following statement correctly explains CFM? This is reverse. It's also reverse. Same. I think it's A. Micronutrient. I think magnesium is a micronutrient. Iron, calcium, potassium. I think those are micronutrients. Oh wait, is it? Yeah, I think so. It's not magnesium, then sulfur. Phosphorus is a micronutrient. Iron is, I think, a micronutrient. Or is it potassium? Let's change my mind. I'm taking potassium. Okay, 25. Yeah, and obvious. I think it's sucrose and glucose. Maybe. How do plants get amino acids? Okay, I don't know. I don't want to look into lead and zinc. Lead and zinc in soil. I think it's groundwater spinach. Sunflower is more for radioactive. And this one is water. Diagram 15 shows information of the type of plant which is produced based on traditional Japanese horticultural practices. Yeah, by the way, I'm very sleepy. I'm probably not gonna continue the stream after to do Roblox stuff again. Probably gonna end stream early, go to sleep early, then stream again early tomorrow. Okay. During pruning of bonsai, the shoot tips are removed and the excess of hormone G on those areas are reduced. Housing, housing. Yeah. Hormone K will be given to promote growth of certain parts of the plant. What is this? Bonsai. I think it's cytokinine, probably. Diagram 16 shows pollen grains attached to the stigma. How many seeds will be produced if all pollen grains successfully germinate? One already in here. Two, three, four. Diagram 17 shows the seed of the coconut plant. What is the function of structure X? Structure X supplies nutrient to the embryo. Yeah. And one A. Okay, right. 22 is also A. I guess because the sto the stoma are shaped like this, while this part is more. This part is thicker, while this part is thinner. -3. B. Huh? Right. I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I have to ask my teacher probably. 24. C. Iron. Iron is a micronutrient. 55A. Yep. 26. B. Wrong spelling of sucrose when you. Yeah, I guess so. Uh, 1997. D. Okay. 28 C, 29 D, 30 B. Okay. At least I'm right in these. Okay, final 10. Then I'm going to do probably two questions of paper 2 then to give me more. Okay, question 31. Type of plant in the habitat. Importances of the leaf adaptation. Leaf adaptation, the leaves are the spikes. Reduce water loss during transpiration. Protect plant from being eaten by animals. These are 24, yeah. Diagram 19 shows an infographic about the characteristics of organisms in the kingdom. Which of the following organism of the kingdom? Eukaryotes. Eukaryotes, I think, is Eugenia, maybe. Because I think it's a eubacteria. I think this is Archaebacteria. Diagram 20 shows the identity pyramid of food chain. How much energy does the secondary consumer receive? Yeah. Okay. Estimated the size is 426 times 324 over 24. 5751. Next, conservation strategies ex situ and in situ. In situ is like national parks, not sanctuaries, not conservation, not rehabilitation sectors. In situ is like uh, we conserve it over there, we keep it there, while ex situ we bring it somewhere else to protect it. Diagram 22 shows sustainable development goals that is related to component of food security. Zero hunger. How can goal be achieved? Ensure the food can be obtained easily. woman with normal vision marries a man who also has normal vision. The married couple has two daughters who have normal vision and a son who is colorblind. What are the genotypes of the couple that explains the inheritance of colorblindness in the family? So, the daughters are normal, so okay, so the husband is normal, so it has uppercase B, and the wife's genotype has to have the lowercase b to make it colorblind. Is colorblindness uppercase or lowercase? Lowercase, right? Because colorblindness is recessive factor that causes variation in three organisms: sex of American navigator, wing size and number of titles on food fry, sex of sea turtle. What is factor X? Environmental factors can cause variation in sex. What? Yeah, I have no idea. Sunlight, you know, number of titles of fruit fly. I'm gonna say like temperature maybe. Two type of distant mass. So this is the industrialization causing it to become dark colored, and yeah, that better to polluted environment here. Which of the following diseases use gene therapy technique to repair mutant genes? Cystic fibrosis and hemophilia, yeah. Not hemophilia, sickle cell anemia. Okay, question 31. C. Yep. Question 22. B. Also, yep. Eugenia is a eukaryote. Eugenia. Three. Also B. Four is C. What? You got in the time. I'll recheck. B5 is D. Yep. I should have written it here. In situ conservation. And my mouse ran out of battery, so fine. I'm gonna put it aside real quick. Um, 36 B. Yep. 57 A, 56 C, number 38 C. I'm like, thought that was right the first time. 39 D and 40 C. Okay, I have to recheck on what the sunlight effect. I'm screenshotting this liquid. And this one. Estimating the size of a population. Where is it? Mark release is captured. Number of marked individuals, number of individuals in the second sample, and number of marked individuals. Yeah, isn't that what I did? I think that I should have gotten this right. I of marked individuals in the first times number of individuals in the second over number of marked individuals in the second sample. Yeah, I think I should have gotten it, but anyways, I am gonna recheck this by myself and I'm gonna stop streaming. I'm sleepy and I'm gonna probably stream again early tomorrow. Bye bye.